Good morning, students. Students, hopefully you all are well and taking care of your health. Children, all of you know that pandemic is rising and we have to take care of ourselves. So children, keep using mask and try to avoid going out of your homes. Now children, today we will learn about indigenous sports of India. All of us love sports, and some of the sports have their origin in India, like badminton, chess, snooker, and there are also some traditional Indian sports about which we are going to learn in this lesson. The first one is the snake boat race of Kerala. Children, the snake boat race is conducted during the festival of Onam. It is annual harvest festival. This snake boat race is the icon of Kerala culture. It tells about unity, strength, and discipline among people of Kerala. These races take place in long boats which are called Chundanvalam, and they race in rhythm to old boat songs. And one of the famous race is Aranmula boat race. Now the next indigenous sport is Yubi Lakpi. This is Manipuri rugby, Manipuri football. UB means coconut and Lakpi means snatching. There are two teams. Each team has got 7 players and it is played in a rectangular field about 45 meters into 18 meters in dimension. Means the length of the field is 45 meters and the width is 18 meters. In this, a coconut is used as a ball and it is offered to the king or the judge who sits just beyond the goal line. The next indigenous sport is Kho. It is a game of two teams with 12 members each. Out of this 12 members, 9 players sit on their knees and 3 players they try to avoid being touched by members of opposing team. Kho originated in Maharashtra, and this game Kho was also included as demonstration sport at the 1936 Berlin Olympic Games. Now children, we come to another indigenous sport which is Kalari Payattu. The word Kalari means battlefield, and Kalari Payattu is a martial art designed for the ancient battlefield with weapons. It is a martial art which originated in Kerala. Mainly, there are three main styles of Kalaripayattu: the northern style, southern style, and the central style. In the northern style, emphasis is given on training with weapons. In the southern style, it is training which is made on empty hand techniques, and the central style which is combination of both the northern style and the southern style. Next we come to Kabaddi. This game originated in Tamil Nadu. This is a combative sport. Combative sport means fighting sport. Combat, the word combat means fight. Now there are also two teams with 7 players each, and the duration of the game is 40 minutes. Kabaddi is known by different names in different parts of our country, like Hututu, and this game is amalgamation of Amalgamation means combination of three olden styles, Amar, Sanjeevani and Gemini. Next one is Insukanwar. This is a popular game of Mizoram. Mizoram has also declared it as their national game. This is also called stick fighting or rod pushing sport. Now, this game is played between two players with a stick or a rod. And the person who drives the opponent out of the circle wins the game. Now we have another indigenous sport which is Thoda. Thoda has its origin in Himachal Pradesh. It's a form of martial art and its origin dates back to Mahabharata. And it is said that it is inspired by the battle between the Pandavas and Kauravas. And in this sport, it is necessary that the player be an extra must be having archery skills. The next game about which we are going to study is Malakhambh. It is the state sport of Madhya Pradesh. And in Malakhambh, a gymnast performs aerial yoga or gymnastic postures with a vertical stationary wooden pole, hanging pole, cane or rope. So accordingly, there are three types of Malakhambh. One which is done on pole is called pole Malakhambh. Next one is hanging Malakhambh. And the third one is rope Malakhambh. Now children, we have come to know about these indigenous sports. Children, you will study this lesson well. And now we move on to lesson number 7, which is 10 stars of today. Now children, in this lesson, we will come to know about some of the tennis stars. Now, we have to identify the tennis stars with the names from the help box. And the names given are Andy Murray, Juan Martin del Potro, Caroline Wozniacki, Angelique Kerber, Agnieszka Radwanska, Stanislas Wawrinka, Joe Wilfred Songa, and Simona Halep. Now children, the first tennis player which you can see is of Joe Wilfred Songa. Now he belongs to France. This sportsperson, tennis player, is from France. The next picture which you can see in your book is Andy Murray. He is from Britain. The third one is Simona Halep. And Simona Halep is from Romania. Fourth tennis star is Juan Martin del Potro. He is from Argentina. Next we have Caroline Wozniacki. Now this player is from Denmark and the people of Denmark are called Danes or Danish. The sixth picture is of Angelique Kerber. She is from Germany. Next one, Stanislas Wawrinka. This player is from Switzerland, and the people living in Switzerland are called Swiss. Next one is Agnieszka Radwanska. This tennis player is also from Switzerland, and children, there is footnote given. At the US Open 2018, Naomi Osaka became the first Chinese to win a Grand Slam singles tournament after defeating Serena Williams in the final. Now, children, you must be knowing that a Grand Slam winner is one who has won all the four tennis tournaments: the Australian Open Cup, French Open Cup, US Open Cup, and Wimbledon. Now, Naomi Osaka was the first Japanese to win Grand Slam. She defeated Serena Williams. Now, children, you note down the answers which I have given you. Now, children, I have also written the name of the country to which they belong. You will write down these names, and then we will move on to current affairs. Now, the first current affair which I have given you is, you will write down these current affairs questions in your GK notebook, and you will also learn them. First question is, name the first Indian woman to scale Mount Annapurna. Now, the mountaineer who scaled Mount Annapurna is Priyanka Mohite. She scaled Mount Annapurna on April 16th, 2021. Now, Mount Annapurna is the 10th highest mountain in the world, and she also holds the record of being the first Indian woman to scale Mount Makalu, the fifth highest mountain range in the world, at 8,485 meters. Now we come to the second question. Along with Pranab Mukherjee, how many more persons were conferred the Bharat Ratna Award in the year 2019? Along with Pranab Mukherjee, Nanaji Deshmukh, Bhupen Hazarika were conferred the Bharat Ratna Award in the year 2019. So, in all, there are three persons who have been awarded the Bharat Ratna Award in the year 2019. Now, the third question is, what is OPCW? Now, its full form is the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. With its 193 member states, is an international organization that works to achieve the vision of a world free of chemical weapons. Organization which wants to achieve a world free of chemical weapons. This organization came into existence on April 29, 1997, and this organization is in The Hague, which is in Netherlands. Now the fourth question, the first Uday Express train. Now the full form of Uday is also given. Utkrisht Double Decker Air Conditioned Yatri Express. Runs between which two places? It runs between Bangalore and Coimbatore. Next, Shravan Rathod passed away in April 2021 due to COVID-19. With which field was he related to? Now, this person is related to music. He was a musician of the Nadeem Shravan Dio. He has given music to the popular film Raja Hindustani. Now we come to the sixth question. Who has been appointed as the first ever Chief Compliance Officer of Facebook? Now, the name of this person is Henry Moniz. Name the newly appointed Indian origin acting Chief of Staff of NASA. The name of this person is again Bhavya Lal. Which word has been selected as the Oxford Languages Hindi Word of the Year 2020? Now, this word is Atmanirbharta. It means self-reliance. Who has been sworn in as the chairman of the National Safety Council of India? Now, the chairman of NSC of India is S.N. Subramaniam. Which city hosted the Indian Science Congress in 2020? Now, this has been hosted in Bangalore. That's all for today's lesson, children. Thank you.